Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's rock and roll. Let's put on the show. Everybody kicking it. Go, go, go. What's up, folks? Good to see my people. Very happy to be here on a beautiful Monday. It's about 1:44. Listen, daylight savings got me all types of messed up. All right. That's why I'm so late, but it's all good. I'll be on the normal content flow earlier on next day, probably tomorrow, I think. I hope so. That'd be nice. So very blessed to have my community watching. What is crack-a-lacking to the folks? I see you guys. Brian Coleman, start me off with a donut. What is this style? What the hell is this style? That's not my style. What the hell was that style? StreamYard, what were you doing to me? Brian Coleman, thank you for the $2 dog. I really appreciate the generosity. Big W. Big W. I don't know why you people are not getting notifications. What's up, Jersey girl? Love you. What's crack-a-lacking? Can anyone tell me how to become a member? I actually saw your comment under the latest vid, and I sent you the link there, but I guess if you're already here, I'll just put it in the chat for you. How do you become a member? You can become a member by clicking the link that is in the live chat. Bang, bang, bang. Big bang, zang. Become a member today. You won't be disappointed with the membership style content because I essentially put myself in the shoes of a subscriber and it's like, all right, what would I want? And then bam, that's how I come through. AJ the Don DeVito, the absolute GOAT of MMA YouTube, #1 in content, #1 in picks. Hey, let's go, Corbo, my brother. You think Ankalaev and Yuri's the fight to make next? I feel like they're going to run the Pereira rematch, but we'll talk more in depth in a few. Yeah, Paul Craig needs his rematch. Title shot, Paul Craig. Call Paul Craig up. This is your first live? Well, welcome to the show, D3, man. You're not in Scottsdale, Arizona live? I'm shocked. Yes, freak. Where are you? Alex is overrated. I think Ankalaev's just pretty good, and it was a hard stylistic matchup for him. He stopped takedowns. He showed he's got a chin. I don't think that Alex Pereira looked awful. Poatanov gave Ank the fight so they can rematch, then trilogy. It's all part of the plan. Yeah, exactly, Hernanov. Exactly. All part of the plan. Is Patty a confident pick versus Chandler? I don't know about that. Too far out. I don't make those type of decisions weeks out like that. I don't know. Maybe. But, if I had to guess, I would lean no. But you got to talk to AJ a few weeks from now, not today, I only know what I know about this coming card, and, it stops there. I don't look too far ahead. Have a crack-a-lacking day. XOXO. Hey, Jersey girl, have a crack-a-lacking day. XO, God bless, gangsta. And I'll see you later. Ankh iced him out. Seems like Alex couldn't get his offense going at all, presumably due to the takedown threat. I think that it wasn't so much the threat of the takedown. It was more the pressure clinch work, and Ankalaev shooting takedowns was kind of just used to back up Pereira against the cage. I don't know, man. Pereira was not really sitting on his shots well. He couldn't deal with Ankalaev consistently coming forward. I actually credit Ankalaev's boxing in this fight more than just his grappling. AJ, GOAT is savage, my guy. Just got off your picks this week. Hey, let's go, Hibernation. Well, I hope that you found some hidden gems amongst the bunch, all right? Or just some obvious gems. I guess that's probably a better terminology, obvious gems. So thank you, my brother. Thank you, Hibernation. I really appreciate you. Yuri versus Ankh is the fight to make, and Alex fights the winner. Nah, dude. That's just not really how the matchmaking is going to go, Corbo. Yuri Prochazka's got 2 losses to Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira loses a close decision to Ankalaev. Now we're just going to throw it out. Now it's like, all right, Yuri's next. Nah. Thank you for liking the stream, bro. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye, Jersey girl. See ya. See you later. Yo, AJ, you were right about Magomed fight. Props. Hey, thanks, dude. I mean, it's just This is how it goes. When making predictions, a lot of the time, you have to eliminate your fan bias when it's a fighter that you love. Sure, I'm a fan of Alex Pereira. Sure, I know it's better for the entertainment value if Pereira knocks out Ankalaev. But fuck, man, I'm making picks off what's going to happen, not what we hope for, you know? Ank is like Usman. They both mute your skills. I can see. I don't know. I can't really see it actually. To be honest, yes, Freak, I love you, but I would be lying to you if I said I even see any bit of what you mean. I think that Ankalaev is completely different than that. 11 to the head, so ass coming from Poatan. He couldn't crack. It was very strange. Marshall clearly won the fight. The judges were asleep. Oh, I know. I was pissed off about that, but I got over it, man. Life goes on. Life goes on. You got to get over things. You can't hold on. You got to just let life go on. How many weeks are you going to win us money? You are on an insane heater. Thank you, Masters Fantasy Football. I appreciate it, man. I'm very dialed in with the tape, very dialed in with the picks. And yeah, Alex can't strike going backwards if he's forced to grapple, even if Ankh isn't getting the takedown. Pereira's back foot striking is definitely not in the forte of his game. He's normally the one that likes to be extraordinarily offensive, but was unable to do it. Ankalaev walked him down, gave him trouble, man. It was impressive. You want a heater, AJ? Hopefully we keep it going. Listen, do not hope, just believe, my brother. Thank you, Doughy boy. I appreciate you for $1.99, my friend. I appreciate you. You feel like the rematch will go the same way? Probably, yeah. I think the light heavyweight division, my only hope is Nergozi this weekend. DR Nergozi to fucking make his way to the top fast, man. Because as far as the light heavyweight division goes, I don't know. I mean, Carlos Ulberg's an interesting fight for Ankalaev. Obviously, Jan Blachowicz and him fought before. I'm looking at the top 15. I'm looking at the top 15. And I'm saying the only motherfuckers with chances against Magomed Ankalaev really, I think, would be Carlos Ulberg or Alex Pereira. I don't think Jan Blachowicz beats him if they fight again. I don't think Khalil Roundtree has a high likelihood chance of winning that fight. Yuri Prohashka, he could make it interesting. He could pull off something crazy, but I just feel like he won't. The light heavyweight division, man, it's Ankalaev's show for now. It's Ankalaev's show for now, guys. No, the outcome isn't really all that surprising. I picked the outcome. Alexander Hernandez and I were champs together at Hero FC in South Texas. That's pretty cool. Throwback savagery, bro. Hey, this is your friend from Tijuana, loco. Let's have another successful week. Thank you, Gabriel H., my guy. Been lurking for a minute. Happy to see things come along for you, even recognized by the guru with the host. Keep up the good work. Hey, MMA Toad, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Long time coming, man. Been doing this a long time, my brother. What's up, Robert G? What's up, SG? I see you, savages. I love them too. We gotta share them. Jersey Hybrid's funny as fuck. You feel like if they do the immediate rematch, that's what change? I'm gonna read what you said again, Corbo, and we're gonna look through. He said it's not what they will do, but it's what should happen. Keep the division interesting. The new matchup of Ankh versus Yuri, and Alex gets rest and to return on a fresh matchup. So you're saying you think that Ankh should jump in there and fight Yuri in the in-between, and Alex definitely fight the winner. But the reason I don't think this happens is Ankalaev is not the type of fighter that wants to fight every 3 months. Ankalaev is going to wait till October, and they're going to probably fight in the Middle East. And it's going to be Pereira Ankalaev 2 in the Middle East. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to look at. Still wild what Pereira was able to accomplish? Absolutely, man. Does not take away from Alex Pereira being a champion, you know? Alex Pereira was a real champion. Okay. He is forever a champion in the UFC light heavyweight history books. Don't think that he gets the belt back, but you never know. Win's impressive. I mean, beating Yuri Prohashka is impressive. As easy as he made it look against Jamal Hill was impressive. Khalil Roundtree win was difficult for him. but still a win. You see Dariush saying it's Poirier versus Holloway in the works? I did not see Dariush saying that. Poirier and Holloway 3. Huh. I guess Poirier wants that BMF fight. Congrats on 45K, you savage. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Mirzakhanov versus Allberg would be a fun matchup. It'd be a cool fight, but Mirzakhanov has a horrible gas tank. He's eventually going to take an L. Have you ever been addicted to gambling? Sure. I've been through my, whatever, degenerate moments. Why do you think that I speak in a very sensible manner today? Looking more and more like a Hasidic Jew. I really appreciate that. I think they are very proud of me. I think so. I think so. The coming up card is nasty to bet. I think there's great spots. You could say that about every card. You just have to find what you like. Find what you like. What is your top 6 picks that you're most confident in this weekend's UFC card? Ask me on Wednesday, bro. I'm dropping them Wednesday. I don't do that early. I don't rush any confident calls like that. If Yuri somehow fucking knocked Ankalaev out, that'd be crazy. You sent on X or not? Let me check it out. My X was being glitchy earlier. Let's see if it's working better now. No, it's still acting like shit. Anybody else having a server issue with X? It's running really slow for me. Is it just me? I don't know if I can get it or not. It's not loading. My Wi-Fi is good. Every other fucking website works. Check on my phone. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird, huh? X just running slow. I guess it's just on the computer. Oh, yeah, the Dariush. Well, I saw that. There we go. All right. DraftKings has Roundtree underdog into Hill. I mean, ultimately, I don't think that that's a washout type of fight. I don't think that's a washout type of fight. I don't think it's a washout. Bana, bana, bana. The future is looking bright for the fighting nerds. I agree with that. Is Span and Cheaty a good lock? I would be very careful with Cheaty. It's a 50-50 fight. I'll explain why. If you haven't already seen my prediction, I mean, honestly, you should probably just watch that. But ultimately, Cheaty and Jaquani cuts a lot of weight to get to 170, and I don't know how he's going to fare at a high pace for 3 rounds. His last 2 fights, he's gone 3 rounds, but they've been at much more calculated pace and kind of in the range that Cheaty likes to fight in. Whereas, I don't know, on the other side, X is getting cyber attacked? Really? Holy shit. Is that true? Are you trolling? What's up, Lone Wolf? Yeah, X has been glitchy, man. Nergozi this week is lit, dude. I guess it's only affecting a percentage of users, not all of them. Oh, woo. I just feel like Yuri versus Ank would build up the next Pereira fight hugely. I get what you're saying because give it a break on the in-between. Okay. I get where your mentality's at. Somehow Yuri handles fucking Pereira's dirty work. Tell me it's a fever dream and Bilal and Ankh aren't actually champions. It's your reality, my brother. That's how it goes, dude. That's how it goes. You had 2 parlays with Alex left on. Never cash out, but would have had a nice profit if I took the cash out, but I let it ride. Hope to win both and cash 4K. I'm sorry, my brother. No, Gene Silva does not become featherweight champ. He's good, though, but I don't know about champ. I think Movsar Evlev will fuck him up. I think he struggles with Diego Lopez. I'm not sure 100% that he gets past Bryce Mitchell. Sorry, I'm late. PSA, AJ riding a 6-week winning streak. No one on YouTube has a 5-week winning streak. Prediction tracker, keep killing it. Thank you, Mike D. I appreciate you. The 2 guys kissing, I know one of them was Craig Jones. I don't know who the other one was. I was like, that's so weird, man. It's just so fucking weird. Bro, I won on Ankalaev. Thank you for the confirmation. Of course, Jeffrey. I got you, man. Big Ank time. It's Big Ank time, whether you like it or not, bro. It's Big Ank time. You would have won 56 from $2 if it weren't for Turner. Well, Turner retired from fighting, man. If I would have known his heart wasn't in it to that degree, I definitely would not have picked him. Thought it was close. And after that Santos judge call, I wasn't sure until Dana's face told me who won. I thought they might have gave it to Pereira on a controversial decision, but the scorecard was 3 rounds to 2 on Ankalaev for me. Cunningham, Savage, Doglock. I'm really liking him. Not so sure on that, but he is a pick. I think he can win. I need evidence of a proper weight cut, but I do think that his opponent is heavily overrated. Don't think that he is nearly as good as advertised. It's at 135 pounds, and I want to make sure that Cunningham looks good on the scale. So for me to lock him, probably not, as a favorite underdog, but definitely a D-gen play value-wise, or rather, I would even not even say D-gen. I'll take that back. I'll walk that term back. Not even a D-gen play, a valuable play potentially, because the dude absolutely trains his ass off. He's at a new gym. I mean, I think he could come back better. Killing it, brother. Hair is friggin' wild thing. Yeah, my hair is crazy, dude. Do I think a roofie fraud check is coming? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like roofie's pretty good. I feel like roofie's pretty good. You like the Cachoeira money line? Hey, good luck on it, man. I'm still picking Nunez, but yeah, I get why you're saying it. It's just Cachoeira. Ultimately, she really isn't very good. She had a nice knockout of Lipsky, but it's kind of fluky. Turner seemed broken in the post-fight interview. I felt bad for the guy. The fight game breaks people, dude. It's fighting. It happens, man. Good luck with other things that he's going down to do. I don't think he should retire at 29 years old. But if his heart's not in the game, get the fuck out of the game, because killers like Bajo Mendez are coming for your ass. AJ, congrats on the prediction. I also thought Big Ank would win, and seeing all the cope has been fun. I can't imagine like the Twitter cope for the Pereira diehards. People were saying robbery. I just think that's such an outlandish take. Yeah, Marshall got screwed. Marshall got screwed. I should have hit another underdog on that card. You said it multiple times in the stream. Turner always loses to guys that are taller than 5'9". I guess there is kryptonite. Dubin versus a softball player. I'm going with Dubin. I don't think that Judas is all that good. I actually went back and watched more of her, and I'm like, okay, like she fought with Danny Barboza, and she's still getting backed up, and like, or excuse me, Gabriela Fernandez, not Danny Barboza. Gabriela Fernandez is so overrated. Like, I get it. She caught Kong Wang, but then again, Kong Wang is also kind of overrated as fuck. Yunessi Dubin's been doing martial arts her whole fucking life. She definitely hits with power, and I think she demands respect. The odds are a disgrace. I don't think that Judas could handle the power. And to be honest, like, I won't be shocked if Dubin has a more well-rounded game than people are expecting. You're crushed by the Pereira loss, Nacho guy. I'm sorry, my friend. You feel like Rufy versus Ludovic should be the fight to make? The UFC might put Rufy on that fast track, and I think there's a chance that we're going Rufy and Dariush. I was coping about the Alex loss, saying Huggin isn't fighting in the comments like I usually do after a fighter I like loses to wrestling. Someone told me I was making MMA experts looks bad. That's funny as fuck, Hazy. Holy shit. Rufy isn't getting fraud checked. He's the new McGregor. I don't know about the new McGregor. He's just got the flow. Like, I get the comparisons, but he's Rufy, man. He's Rufy. Let him be his own man. But I see the, McGregor contrasts, I guess. You feel like Alex didn't look like himself, felt like the Adesanya Strickland fight? Listen, bro, I just think that Ankalaev had his number and just kept backing him up. Lucendo, a young man, according to Joe Rogan. Yeah, that was rough. I was like, Rogan, damn, you call her a young man. I get you got short hair, but come on. I'm assuming Rufy's ground skills are pretty good, matey, man. He trains with the Fighting Nerds team. They have a lot of very proficient grapplers there. I think he'll be fine on the ground. I don't know the matchup they give him next, but he called out Dariush, and I like the thought process. Can you imagine he knocks out Dariush in a round? Bam. Congrats, AJ. 45K savagery. Thank you, Chin Check MMA. I'm very blessed for the 45K. I was really happy to hit that, man. We're less than 5,000 subs away from 50. That's pretty dope. Yeah, the commission saw enough of the Lemos fight. They called it like 7 seconds early. They're like, all right, we're done with this. Nothing's changing. Roofie KO had me jumping out of my seat. Your homie went to grab a drink, and when that happened, did he missed it? Well, you should have never let your homie walk away as a roofie fight's taking place. He needs to never do it again. Apparently, the fighting nerds are moving to New Hampshire. Really? Is that true? Or are you joking? I didn't hear that. You still remember 10K? I remember hitting 10,000 subscribers, man. It was like, holy shit, I'm at 10,000. I remember hitting 1. Now, road to 50,000, man. We're right there. I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. I'm very blessed, man. I love this game. Yo, what's up, AJ? Absolutely insane how on fire you are right now. Respect to you, the OG Jewish savage. Shabbat shalom, my friend. Thank you, Slippery Bananas. I appreciate it. People count out Dariush against Roofie, but if he survives round 1, then what? Dariush has a cooked chin, but I think he could get it done. Give me a plus 500. Dude, I think Dariush is getting knocked out pretty easily. They're open a location in New Hampshire, according to Roofie. Isn't that something? The fighting nerds in New Hampshire, of all the fucking states in America, that's the last place I would have expected. That's crazy. I was in the bathroom doing my business when Roofie got that KO. I screamed so loud, family thought I was in pain. Thought you were having like explosive diarrhea or something, man. Lucindo fight was the first fight of all time. I don't want to see women's MMA or main card unless it's for a belt. Women's MMA is at a really rough point. Women's MMA is really at a shit spot right now. When's my first prediction for this weekend? I already posted them. I'll post a link at the end of this stream. Wonder why Kuniev didn't fight. Kuniev didn't fight because Blades, not because of Kuniev. Blades was sick. He had norovirus. According to the UFC website, Pereira still champ. Yeah, they'll probably change it later today. You think Roofie's wheel kick has usurped Barboza's is the best in history? I don't know, dude. The way Terry Adam went back, that one might still be sicker. Only question is Roofie's takedown defense and grappling. I really think his grappling is going to hold up quite well. He's at a gym that has pretty strong grappling. What do you even do about women's MMA? Just always going to be a few savages. Listen, are you not excited for Unessi Dubin this weekend, though? Yes, you are. Are you not interested in Priscilla Cachoeira and Josiane Nunes? Yes, you are. There's still women's fights that bring excitement and intrigue. It's just, it's at a low right now. It's at a low right now. It is. Stephanie Luciano, I want to see her fight. There's up and coming prospects. It's just give it some time. Roasted bacon. Thank you for $10. Won 3.3K on Saturday. Could have won 10K if Lucindo won, but I cashed out second round. Here's your share. Thank you, Roasted Bacon. I appreciate you for the 10 Canadian, dude. Appreciate you sharing the love. Big W, man. Bobby seems out of it. I'm excited to see Roofie fight someone younger who is more talented. I think Bobby Green is just towards that final phase of his fighting career. Yeah, he's towards that end stage. Roofie versus Topuria. I don't think the world's ready for that fight yet, but maybe in a couple years. Maybe in a couple years. Yeah, Roofie's KO is S tier, but yeah, that Barboza's, it's like top caliber. Roofie's KO was awesome, but that spinning kick, Jalen Turner's MMA career was such a tragedy. You should make a video for that. I don't even know if I want to spend the time, to be honest. No, I don't want to. I really don't. Jalen Turner has mental lapses, which prevented him from really getting to maybe his peak potential. He showed glimpses of it in certain fights. I think that Jalen Turner is your prime example of the battle is not so much physical, but mental. His lacking confidence levels, his self doubt, he has allowed that to absolutely fill him as a fighter and I guess as a person. And he's retiring from the sport because of it. I think Jalen Turner needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror. And I really think he needs to find it within himself to snap out of it. Normally, you see, the more fights you get, the more time, even the more life experience you get, right? You would feel that those holes of insecurity would close. Strangely for Jalen, it seems as it's kind of gone a different direction. Jalen Turner, I believe, um, unfortunately, is cursed with feels his most valuable coming off of the wins and then really thinks too much about the loss. Like even his losses to Gamrot or his losses to Dan Hooker, there were losses that you can move on from because they're split decisions. He could have arguably won, right? One judge scored it for him. But the loss to Renato Moicano broke him completely. So why did this happen? Why did this happen? I don't know why he is even in that. What do you mean, why did this happen? You lost the fight in a fucking sport. Life goes on. Dust yourself off and keep moving. Ignacio Bahamondes lost to Ludovic Klein 3 fights ago. Is he crying, why did this happen? Why did this? No, he got the fuck up and he got back to work and he fucked Jalen Turner up. The battle of the mind is something that needs to be conquered before real success can come in the cage. And I believe that is why Jalen Turner's career has kind of slipped through the cracks, right? At times has shown great potential, but ultimately just couldn't mentally keep it together, man. I don't know what he's going to do post fighting, but I do think he needs to figure the mental side out, man. If at 29 he's already burnt out of the fight game, he should really get out. I agree with you. Yeah, if his mind's already not there, he needs to get out. But like, he needs to make sure that the reason that he got away from fighting isn't an insecurity that he's going to carry with for the rest of his life, or he will become a bitter person as time goes on. So I wish him nothing but well. Jalen has always seemed like a nice dude. I think he's just got to get the head on straight, even if it's not to fight anymore, just for self, Balmondez does have the right mentality for the sport. He does have great energy. A lot of Latin American fighters have that. It's like, let's go to war, lose it, I come back better. I'm going to be the best. I like that mentality, man. You can't take it too serious. Unfortunately, and I'm not trying to shit on us Americans, but unfortunately, Americans in this modern era, to be honest, though, it exists in other countries too, especially like first world countries, right? Where we have access to immense resources and things are kind of at our fingertips, like cell phones and food whenever you want. You can order an Uber Eats. Like, you get what I'm saying? There's a weakness inside the mental side. It's kind of like a whininess where if things don't work out exactly how we want, we cry about it. Whereas people from like hardworking backgrounds from different countries, this is why I think fighters from Dagestan are so successful. This is why even a guy like Bahamondes is absolutely on fire. I think, or a Marab, is like they got the grit, man. They're willing to work through it. They're not sitting crying in their bed because something went sideways. They're not hung up depressed. They get the fuck back to work because they know that's what they want. And they do it with a smile on their face, or at least they do it with an intense glare if they're from Dagestan. So I think that it's an overthought process that happens with Americans. It's like the poor me mentality, right? That's what I think is a problem with, so I'm not trying to say Jalen specifically, but I believe it's something along those lines. He should get it checked. He should realize that he's got a lot of good. He should realize that he was just in the top 15. Dust yourself off and get back to work. If he's dealing with serious injuries and his body can't perform, it's a different conversation. But he's 29 years old. If he really wanted to change his mentality, Jalen Turner could still be a top 15 guy if he takes a proper little rest, clears his state, and keeps working hard, finds a new gym, maybe reset something. He definitely needs to move up to 170. I mean, he's cutting immense amounts of weight. I can't imagine the havoc that is wrecked on his hormone levels from all these nasty weight cuts. I hope Turner finds peace, man, because I think that the way he's retiring, it can stunt him forever. Turner looked good early, man. Turner looked good early. No, I'm not saying we're the only country with Uber Eats. That's why I said first world countries in general. They have Uber Eats in fucking China. Turner, he's signing with GFL. That's the next move, yeah. More so than people from rough countries, war, third world. I don't think Turner believes in himself at all. That's his biggest downfall. Lost all self-faith. I don't know why. Because he lost on the ground to Money Moicano? Because he made a bad decision trying to walk off knockout? He's going to let it haunt him for the rest of his life? I'll be honest with you. I think that Jalen Turner should be back in the gym on fucking Monday and do another fight. That would be my opinion. If I was his coach, I'd say, Jalen, cut the bullshit. Oh, I don't want to fight him. I don't know. I'd say, we're going to get the fucking mind right. All right? Get this fucking, oh man, it went size, the poor me mentality out. Even if Jalen's to go on his next fight and lose, if he walks in the cage feeling confident and believing he's going to win, and then after the fight, he still felt good about himself, then he can go on and retire. But he can't have like a misery retirement like this. I just think it's bad for his whole omen, right? His whole self. Right. He got in the case of the feels, man. And this is not me trying to speak bad on Jalen. I think he seems like a really nice person. So I just don't think he deserves to go out like, that. Book him against somebody who's 5'8", who'll look amazing. Right. I think it was an irrational move when he was being emotional. He'll be back. He's young. I hope so, man. But he is being emotional here. But it could be his biggest downfall is letting his emotions control him, right? Not using the logic and reason, but being a man that's controlled by emotion, which is quite dangerous. Whitaker's former coach once said one of his fight companions, people lose fights, that's fine, move on. Exactly. Who cares? I really don't think it's all that big of a thing. Like, you can always turn it up. Saying it's over is it's done now. Saying it's over is now you're done. That's it. I think that Jalen should fight again. I do. I think Jalen should do it again. I'm doing good, Elijah. I'm enjoying myself a lot, man. Had an amazing weekend. The fights were great. The card was, I'd say, a good card. Entertainment value throughout was pretty high. I was happy. Possibly some cousins or brothers giving him a hard time, then distance himself from them. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Don't let them define his value, because the reason they would speak negative upon him is out of jealousy. He's in the UFC. They're upset. You don't know what Turner's going through internally. It's not so black and gray as you make it. Oh, but it is. It always is. It always is, dude. It always is, brother. Simple. You don't need to over-explain and overthink and overanalyze. You just need to do. He just needs to try his best to snap out of it. And trying your best is just believing that you snapped out of it. He definitely wanted it at one point. I don't see why that's gone away. My wife came from Uganda as a teen and put herself through nursing school. She can't believe the victim, no work mindset of some Americans. It's rough. Like, it's a loser's limp, dude. It's a fucking disgrace. You need to just believe. That's it. I think Jalen's much better than he showed. What? Because you lost to Ignacio Bahamondes, who's a fucking talented prospect. You should retire. I think he needs to build some muscle and move up to 170, though, just to really have a longer career. I think he's cutting way too much weight. Way too much weight. The over in the Lemos and Lucindo fight, yeah, I feel like that was an obvious one. Bahamondes is a great addition to the top 15. I also would like to see him fight Dan Hooker. Lima, Nergozi, Dubin, savage play. Let's go. Hey, AJ, Dana said Friday night Power Slap, July 4th, 2026, will be a place that will blow away the experience of the Sphere. You heard anything? That's funny as hell. No, I didn't. I don't see anyone giving Iaquinta a hard time for going into real estate. Maybe Turner has better opportunities. The way that his post-fight interview went was the difference. It's not about not fighting. It's about making sure that he still has his confidence post-fighting, not letting him run out of fighting because he feels bad. Not, oh, my opportunities elsewhere are better. I'm more passionate about that. Al Iaquinta was more passionate about real estate than he was about fighting towards the end. So he's like, fuck yeah, I want to be the best at this now. Is anyone else hyped for this Silva Mitchell fight? We all are. You see the crazy shit Guru was saying about Ank? I saw him having a meltdown, but nothing really else. Oh, I didn't really see anything else. Just that. Oh, fuck. I don't know why they had Lemos Lucindo on the main card of this pay-per-view. They have Xiaonan Jandiroba on the prelims and the next. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, the Silva Mitchell lead up is going to be fucking intense. They're going to go to war, I think. I think that Silva is bringing out the nastiest version of Bryce Mitchell. The version of Bryce Mitchell that fucked up Edson Barboza, that mentality. Elijah, thank you for 199. Gianni locked Petrosian, knew he had Pereira. We were locked and loaded then. Let's go. Thank you, Elijah. Jacob Peterson, thank you for the 27 SEK, my friend. Thank you, bro. I think Gene can grapple defensively, but I will favor the wrestling of Bryce, though. Good afternoon from Massachusetts. Hey, good afternoon. I hope the weather's all right over there. Sorry, I was drunk as fuck the other night in chat going crazy about Alex, but I was shocked. You're good. You barking up the wrong tree, motherfucker. Purr's next move, expand his social media presence, go into acting, villain in a John Wick movie. That's funny. I think he'll just be dialed back in to training. I see him coming back soon. Mitchell should be a slight favorite. The odds are deceptive. The odds are really bad for Mitchell and Silva. Overly inflated lines because of immense hype. Poatan really didn't show the urgency, but I think he felt like he couldn't connect on Ankalaev. He couldn't deal with it. The time change had me messed up too. Why do you think I started the stream late? But I love this time change once you get used to it because the days are so much more bright in the night. Like in Florida, bro, it gets dark at like 9 o'clock some nights. It's great. Silva versus Mitchell is the fight of the year contender and KO of the year. You think he gets both? Silva could shadow realm him. What's good, AJ? Not much to say. Just checking in with the dog. I already know your Savage Dog Lock call coming Wednesday, even if you don't know it yet. Hey, let's go, Junior Troy. Yeah, Kevin Smith. I never heard about the sphere thing that Dana White said. That's crazy. I hope money comes in on JDM so I can get a better deal on Bilal. You think that shit's a super lock? We'll see. We'll see, man. You know, from Lafayette, been in the gym with Carly Judice. I think she's the right fave. Definitely think she's got some good technique, but I don't know, man. Like GSP said, the fight game is like the stock market. These lines be like that on recency bias. Fuck yeah. How was Gaethje not the favorite? I think recency bias towards him getting knocked out. People just believed he was going to have a glass chin. Thought that was crazy. That's why I locked him as the underdog. Not making any excuse, but I swear Alex wasn't throwing the right hand at all. I thought maybe it broke in the first, but he never said anything, so maybe he was just hesitant. Yeah, Pereira is not the type to make excuses. Bro, if you guys don't have kids, you don't have the right to chime in on the daylight savings. It fucks shits up tremendously. Does it really? Yeah, I don't have kids, so I don't know. You wish they do the main card an hour earlier. West Coast gets it perfect at 7, but starting at main at 10 and finishing at 1:30 sucks. I'm so used to being up late as fuck. I've just accepted that reality now. Lopez round 1 KO, Chandler round 1 KO, Jeans. You think round 1 KO for fucking Chandler over Patty? I don't know. I don't know. Your baby didn't sleep at all last night. It definitely throws the schedules off for sure. Alex quit throwing after round 1. He looked worried about the grappling. His takedown defense was there. I like the 1 hour time change though, because I like that at night we get more sunlight. Last time I saw the Silva and Mitchell odds, they were immense favorite status towards Silva. AJ the GOAT. Let's go, Ikovinsky. Daylight savings affects responsible humans too. Fuck them kids. It's funny. Pereira's takedown defense was A tier, but like I had mentioned in the breakdown, the threat of wrestling, not even the success of wrestling, stifled the stand-up game of Pereira. What's up, Ikovinsky? Thank you for liking. I want to hammer Vittori this week, but worried Cannonier might have softened up that chin. He didn't, bro. Vittori's fine. I think people get over concerned about fighters taking hard shots and their chin coming worse. I mean, look at the Max Holloway Gaethje fight, then look at Gaethje eating shots from Fiziev, you know? I got a huge call out, AJ. Rufy fights the winner of Pimblett Chandler. That's a big jump, man. I think he's got to handle a Dariush first. Alex definitely's got takedown defense. Say what you want about Pereira's performance. Takedown defense crazy. Oh shit, it's lunchtime live. What's good, AJ? Francis Marshall. One, I completely agree. You like daylight savings because now you can work out an hour earlier, right? And you still got another hour of sun later. I like it. Going back always is fucked. I always hate when they go back an hour. Spring ahead is nice. Fall back sucks. I would like to just keep it at the spring ahead. Matrix shit messing with the clocks. You're right. Besides Prates, who's your favorite fighter right now? I like Ilya Taporia a lot. I like Khamzat still. I like DDP as well. I know they're fighting each other, but I'm a fan of both. Definitely, I'm a big Joshua Van fan. I'm a big believer in Joshua Van, I'll say. I think that he has immense potential. I like DR Ngozi, who's fighting this weekend a lot, too. He's somebody that's like a prospect to watch for me. Because I don't know, the way Ngozi mixes his shots up, I was watching most recent one, and I was like, yeah, I could see this guy developing into a top 10 guy. Asia, what are you watching tape on mainly? Trying to get my own MMA channel going and struggling to watch a lot of tape on these prelim guys. The tape always exists, bro. Go to UFC Fight Pass, ESPN Plus, go to YouTube. Fuck, man. You just do your research. You'll always find it. Like there's certain fights that you won't find, but for the most part, you can find everything. Bono, 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 bono. Yeah, DDP's growing on me too. I don't know anything about Alex Pereira having a broken hand or norovirus before the fight. Just want to say thanks for making me some crazy bread these weeks and keep it up. Best MMA channel. Thank you, Jeff R. Thank you, bro. Hey, Jacob Peterson, giving back. You made me parlay Gaethje and Pereira. Congratulations, bro. That was a good dog parlay, huh? The Savage Dog lock and the favorite prelim dog coming through, man. If we wouldn't have been robbed on fucking Marshall, holy shit. Let's go. Thank you, Jacob Peterson. Fight Pass does have a fair amount of regional scene fights that you're going to need if you're studying cards. My Lucindo pick was a bad pick. I completely agree. I had a feeling it'd be a bad pick. Hey, you can't perfectly call everything. I had my doubts about Lucindo, but I think that I was in my head about Lemos being towards the later stage of her career, but I should have just remembered Angela Hill I consistently pick against prospects, and she's like 40. I think that is Lucindo. I just don't think Lucindo's as good as maybe anticipated. She's decent. Hey, thank you, MMA Joey, for the congrats on 45K, bro. I really appreciate that. I feel very fucking blessed, bro. I'm very happy, man. I'm excited as hell. Excited. I'm honestly excited for this weekend's card, dude. Cult fucking classics. But thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, 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 oh. Marshall smoked Santos. That was god awful. I was really confused by that decision. I don't know what they were looking at for Santos. I just think, I think that it's going to sound controversial, but maybe there was some fucking skewing of fucking judging in that one because the live odds had Marshall at a status that would be considered an absolute fucking lock. So they were playing with the heads of the people, man. But I don't know, man. It is what it is. I think my pick was perfect on that one. So I'm still happy, even though the decision went against me. I saw the fight play out exactly how I thought it would. So that's a win. I took a stand against women's MMA 4 or 5 cards ago. My betting has been exponentially less stressful. Well, on the gambling side of things, like if you feel unconfident in women's fights, you definitely don't have to bet them. You don't have to bet anything, but you know what I'm saying. Jalen Turner retired, so annoying. Like he didn't even want to be there or something with his mental stuff. I really believe that he is having some type of lapse in confidence. He's still very young at 29. And I think that moving up to 170 was really the right career move. I think they may be able to, calm him down and give him 6 months off. I think he needs to find himself again. I think he needs to find the love for the game again. He was so caught up on that loss to Money Moicano. He just couldn't get over it. But to be honest, he didn't look bad early against Bahamondes. I think 170 pounds for Jalen Turner, taking 6 months to a year off, putting some muscle on the frame, and then getting a matchup against an unranked fighter, I think he could actually do quite well. Hey, 50K soon. Thank you, MMA Joey. And I know you're on the trek to 40K, so shout out to you too, bro. Making it happen, bro. I'm very excited. The 50K's got me hype as fuck, dude. I won't lie to you. I'm hype as shit. What do you think about Padilla, Brady for the London card? I think they can pull off the W. I have to be worrisome with Padilla, man. Is it, Fernando Padilla, or are you talking about Taco Padilla? Because, there's a difference. Let me look at that card real quick. Which Padilla is on that card? Yeah, Taco Padilla. Bro, I think Taco Padilla should probably handle Jai Herbert, huh? Yeah. Interesting. Thoughts on Pereira robbery claims? Bro, I think those claims are fucking delusional. I was worried watching live that they were going to manipulate that third round and score it for Pereira, but I personally had it 3 rounds to 2, clear as day for Ankalaev. I feel like, it's the, you have to really beat a champion to beat a champion bullshit narrative that gets, I don't know, passed down by, I think Joe Rogan said things like that in the past, and it exists, but it's not real. It's a 10-point must system. Ankalaev won the fight. Ankalaev won the fight for sure. I don't think there was really any argument. You can say, the third round was relatively competitive, but Ankalaev had his number, man. The 5th round, you could score towards Pereira, but Ankalaev still was bringing a lot of pressure, and he had successful moments backing him up. I would say that, to me, how I view the scoring, especially rounds 2 through 4, how can you even consider scoring those rounds for Pereira when, first thing, badly rocked in the second, third round? I said this during my live stream and in the breakdown. I said, the reason people are now saying, the third round was Pereira, is a certain percentage, a small percentage, a minority, but a loud minority, was because he just simply did a lot better in the third round than he did in the second, that for some reason people then score rounds towards the guy who still lost the round, but because he was hurt so badly in the second, it made it more competitive in the following round. Now you're going to say he won the round. So yeah, I think the robbery claims are delusional, bro. Immense delusion. No, it's clear as day. If there was a robbery on that card, it was Francis Marshall getting fucking robbed, because I really thought that he had beaten Myron Santos at the end of it. I thought he could have won all 3 rounds. You felt like Marshall run 1 round 1 to 2, got robbed. I know they fucking robbed the folks. Unfortunate, man. I feel bad for Marshall because he's a really talented guy. After watching Poatan Ankh, I have no interest in seeing him versus Aspinall. mean, sets the jump. I thought that the Aspinall fight would be too much, especially even after the Roundtree fight. I'm like, okay, Aspinall is a different level than Pereira. As far as the size, the power, the speed, no. He's a light heavyweight. I got Ozzy Diaz robbery live. I actually thought that decision wasn't awful. It was a close fight. I sent a clip of Turner saying he's going through it last week. Plus, Bahamondes is his dad now. I knew he was going to lose that. The mentality of Bahamondes was, I need victory, whereas Turner was like trying to find his footing again. I still don't think Turner needs to retire, though. You bet against my Ankalaev pick and you lost out on 600. A lot of people want to go with the hype of Pereira. A lot of people just hold on to, oh, it's Poatan. It's Poatan. Or you got to break the fights down as what should happen, not what you hope happens. Legends says, when AJ says, damn, son, your parlays are cooked. I say, damn, son, when I disagree with the parlay, but I'm like, damn, son, I wish you nothing but the best, man. Forrest thinks he only beat Rampage because he's white. I don't think he actually believes that. I don't know, man. I mean, I know a lot of people said that fight was a robbery, so I don't think it's because he's white. I think it's just there's incompetencies that exist amongst judges since the fucking dawn of the damn MMA's time starting. Lane put you on Poatan, but what were you leaning towards? Lane is also Brazilian, so she loves Poatan. The one time I needed crooked judges, they give it to Ank. That's funny as fuck. I'm happy it was a fair decision. It remind you a little bit of Marab versus O'Malley. I feel like it was even more dominant, though. Isn't this a shocking stat that Magomed is the first Russian-born champ to become champ by defeating a sitting champ? All other Russians who won the title won a vacant title. Is that true? That's actually crazy. I didn't even realize that. But Habib did beat Conor McGregor, who was the champion before him. But that's really interesting. I actually didn't know that. Yeah, well, Piotr Jan scared Henry Cejudo into retirement, to be fair. So I changed my tune on Ryan Spann this week. Well, after his last fight, I thought he looked pretty good. And moving up to heavyweight, I think this could be an even better version of Ryan Spann. And I don't think Waldo Cortez Acosta is that good. The judges are appointed by the commission, nothing to do with the UFC. You think Poatan actually just had trouble with Ank's style and pressure? Or do you think it could have been a sickness or injury? No, I think that it was Ankh. It was not Poatan's injury or sickness. It was Ankh. It was Ankalaev, big Ankh time. Bro, I spent time watching the tape over a month ago. I made my first prediction for the fight, and I picked fucking Ankalaev. And nothing changed. I got up to fight week. I said, bro, Ankalaev is just going to do his thing. I wonder how many people lost from the pay-per-view fiasco. Alex probably robbed hundreds of thousands from his missing pay-per-view share and UFC out on millions. I know. ESPN Plus may have fumbled the UFC renegotiation. Like ESPN Plus may have literally fumbled the renegotiation. There is a real possibility that because of this instance, the UFC is like, yo, we might have to go elsewhere now. No distance on Bruno Petro, Van win, Rufy win. No distance on the Turner fight. Hit hard on that main as a parlay. Threw a fair amount of scratch on it. Hey, good shit, franchise. It's Disney's fault, bro. What the hell, Disney? I really don't want to see UFC on Netflix. I just want an improved product of ESPN Plus, but we'll see. We'll see when it comes. Ooh. I'm on the payroll. How? I make YouTube content independently. Nobody tells me what to do whatsoever with my content. Check X, bro. Let me try it, dude. I'll try it again. Also, guys, we're almost at 60 likes. We're 6 away. Can we get 60 likes up in here? Let me see. All right, it loaded now. BJ Penn claimed the government murdered his mother and brother, replacing his mother with an imposter to steal his family's money. Ooh. BJ. Ooh. That's rough. I feel like he's been showing signs of schizophrenia for a while, dude. I wish him nothing but the best. That's scary. That's weird. Just glad you escaped the Matrix. I'll be honest, dude. I think you're more a part of the Matrix than anything else. AJ Cunningham coming through as a major dog this week. Love the pick. The odds make no sense. Thank you, Dubs23. We got to see the weigh-ins, though, because he is cutting to 135. AJ, we have all the same picks for Saturday, but today I'm fucking 50, an old man. I made it. Scott Milner, happy fucking birthday, dude. You're not an old man. You're a wise man. You got a lot of time on this earth. That's a beautiful thing. Getting old is a privilege, brother. You got to remember that. Not everybody gets that privilege. So you should be thankful and grateful. Happy 50th, bro. I know. BJ said GSP has a body double that wore a mask. That's crazy, man. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I wish him nothing but the best, dude. BJ Penn's got to get. I don't even know if there's help for that. I don't know if there's any fucking help for that, dude. I feel bad. BJ Penn's got deterioration of the brain, sadly. What's good? Keep running. Thank you, Toby. What up, AJ? Just crushed the gym. The ops ain't ready for us. Let's go, Michael Nolan. People think BJ is just showing signs of CTE, but it goes way deeper than that. I think cracking jokes about CTE is funny, but a lot of the vets are in rough spots. It's more than brain trauma. Could be like he's developed some type of PTSD. I don't know. Growing old is a privilege denied to Betty. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. BJ's in a rough spot mentally. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. I hope BJ. I don't know. I don't even know if there's no help for that, dude. I don't know what BJ Penn could do. BJ's in a rough fucking spot. You think Sam Hughes is going to be a lock of the week? Good luck, Toby. BJ was on Matt Serra's podcast not that long ago and looked in good spirits. That's sad to hear that he's not doing well. Well, Tom Tanaka, what I'll tell you is the trauma to the brain, it comes in waves of how his, mood and brain is affected, Islanders and brain issues is common. Is this actually true? Is there a correlation? Or are you just making this up? Because I don't actually know. Bana, bana, bana. Bana, bana, bana. Bana, bana, bana. Bana, 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 bana. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Your brain is goaded. Let's go, Bob. A Ripski coming. I mean, you guys know I'm willing to give a Ripski, but I got to let the like button run a little more. We're at 61. Little low for the likes today, guys. I actually feel like we need a little boost, man. I will do a Ripski at 75. Nothing less. 75 seems fair. I don't think this card is the card to bet over 2.5 on the females. I got a bad feeling. I could see some finishes here. Yes, it's true. Google it. There's a higher rate of Alzheimer's and neurological diseases. Really? Holy shit. I probably got the best picks on YouTube. Thank you, Jacob Peterson. I'm absolutely locked and loaded into this game. I love the fight game. Let me tell you this. If that's true, BJ Penn could be suffering some form of, I don't know, early stage dementia. You guys want to see a Ripski? What do we have for likes? 67? 8 likes away. Let's run it. Are you watching and enjoying? Because damn, I would be. Currently, I guess I'm actually in the bathroom, so I got to keep you guys entertained virtually here. Main event this weekend. I'm very confident in my pick, per usual. Okay. I see the chat right now going crazy. Listen, guys, I'm based with the takes. It doesn't matter. I actually don't know what the main event is this weekend. I mean, I know what it is this weekend at the time of the recording, but you guys watching, I should just ask UFC trivia. Who was the first UFC lightweight champion? Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. I should probably look it up too, because off the top of my dome, I don't even know. I think was it Jens Pulver? Let's see. First lightweight champ. Jens Pulver. Told you. Wow. Throwback. Throwback. Jens Pulver, first lightweight champ. I knew it. Call me Mr. Accuracy. Expect more questions. I don't know. I guess next time. Peace out. Well, I guess hello, because I'm coming back. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Whoa. If you like making money, you enjoy MMA, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Nicholas Cox. You're on a ripski till your birthday is over? Fuck yeah, Scott. I don't even know how Luke Belmer sounds. I just had to go. That was a cutaway. That was fake. That was not me. That was a video I recorded before I went live just because, if I had to pee or something, I had to go grab this. And I wanted to grab one of these. So you guys did you guys really think that was me live? I said I'm in the bathroom. It's virtually me. The recording was like a minute 10, minute 15 seconds. I was like 7-3 this weekend. I ran, bro, because I knew I didn't have that much time. How long was it? Simulation AJ. This is real AJ now. I can read the comments again. That was a quick fuck around. No, this is the real AJ now. I can see you. What's up, OG Smoker? AJ, your chat is awesome. Thank you, Scott Milner. I appreciate it. No, this is the real me. I gotta, keep that on hand just in case I ever gotta pee or something during one of the streams. I was like, fuck it, you know what? I pee in a bottle during the Fight Companions, but I didn't actually pee at all for 6 hours this past Fight Companion. I had no pee, bro. I didn't have to go. For whatever reason. How did that thing look, though, the virtual AJ, the fantasy AJ? You don't trust the new guy. Now you can't trust me, bro. It was a great cut, bro. It was on point. Oi, oi, oi. All day I've been singing, it's parlay time. Open up your wallets and let's bet on some fist fights. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Does DDP move up or stay in middleweight if he beats Khamzat? I feel like if he wins, he stays at middleweight now because, what is he going to do? The Pereira fight is not there now. And I don't think Ankalaev and DDP is going to happen. Definitely a simulation. That's funny. Woo! I'm not actually Jewish, no, but I get called Jewish on the regular on this channel. I don't know. I'm just assumed to be Jewish, I guess. That's just how it goes. Now I think Poatan is still champ, and I was just having a bad dream. Maybe. Khamzat new champ when? Whenever they book the Khamzat DDP fight, he's got the shot. I would pick Ankh to beat DDP, dude. Yeah, Ankh will beat Drakus. They're not going to do that fight. You think DDP kills Khamzat? Easy to say, harder to do, bro. When Khamzat's on one, he's fucking on one. That's a scary pick. Either way, that's a scary pick, no matter what side you're on. Either way, you got to shit your pants on that one. Either way, you're going to shit yourself. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Props to Ankh, but boy looks goofy holding the belt. I knew he was going to hold the belt. I actually think the belt looks good on him. I was watching the fights at a Mexican Hooters. It's called Ojo O Locos. Still had to tune in with the cheeks around me. Good. Good. You needed to. You thought Ankh made Alex look mid? He definitely made him look human. Pereira didn't have that black magic aura, man. The black magic didn't work against Ankalaev, especially during Ramadan. Hooters is filing for bankruptcy. What's crazy is I've never actually been there. Dagestani Mexican. You think DDP is built like Schwarzenegger? I don't know. Is Khamzat with Marab cardio triple champ? Yes, but unfortunately he doesn't have that type of cardio. But yes. Yeah, dude. If Khamzat had Marab cardio, holy shit, dude. I don't see anybody beating him at 170, 85. I mean, maybe Ankalaev could handle him at 205. You think DDP has a chance to beat Ankalaev? I feel like Ankalaev gets him. Ankalaev's good, man. Ankalaev, his record was fucking amazing. He lost one fight, and it was a weird triangle. And then he had a weird draw with Blachowicz. But, like, the dude has been good for years. Your ex worked at Hooters, missed the free wings and those hoots. Listen, you got to go back. Hooters is great for mid food and blue balls. Yeah. The Bob just blind tails AJ. Respect on that. I really appreciate that. That's funny. Hey, we're 2 likes away from a Ripski. Let's get 75. Do you favor DDP over Alex? Tough to say. I think Alex could get him. But DDP could try to employ Ankalaev style game plan. Shamadan. It's Big Ankh time, bro. Shamadan, a.k.a. Big Ankh time. Big Ankh time, guys. It's Big Ankh time. It's Big Ankh time. They have a Hooters clone in my area called Twin Peaks. Mid girls, but fantastic chicken fried steak. Well, at least the food's good. God damn, if I didn't try to get laid, believe me, I tried. That's funny as fuck. You worked at Hooters for 5 months. The girls there, I guess, were they were too much. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lock on Wednesday for you guys. In theory, Ank beats Alex in Ramadan, so he'll beat Alex anytime. Fair point. But I mean, I think the next fight will look similar. I thought the UFC didn't want more double champs. I don't think they're against double champs. Those donuts they gave the fighters after the fights looked bomb. Did anybody see that on IG? Nah, I didn't. DDP made Strickland look like an amateur. Damn, son. I mean, he definitely made Strickland look fearful. Did DDP piss in your Cheerios this morning? No, I like DDP. I'm a DDP fan. I just don't think he beats Ankalaev. Bryce Mitchell and Gene Silva will be a savage fight. 33 more sleeps, fellas. Let's go. Right around the corner. Right around the corner. I hope DDP is a huge dog so I can make bank. If he survives the first 2 rounds against Khamzat, things get very interesting. Yeah, I never heard of Twin Peaks. I didn't know that thing was real. I'm going to give you guys a ripski while we hold out. All right? 75 likes is hit. Let's do a rip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shamadan. Magomed Shamalaev. Woo. Low-key, DDP and Pimblett will have long title defense. You think Pimblett? I'm shocked he said Pimblett. Twin Peaks is fire. We have them in Texas. Pretty ladies and good food. Damn, I've never heard of it. DDP style has people really underestimating him too much. Might be the toughest fighter out there. His grit is unmatched. His grit is crazy. I'm not saying it isn't. Ripski time. Yo, what's up, Bradley, man? Good to see you, buddy. Hooters is great for drinking away your sorrows so you can get over the fact that you'll never bang one of the Hooters girls. Who's to say you never will? Who's to say, bro? Who's to say? You think 100% Pimblett's going to be champ? Holy shit. If DDP defends against Khamzat, he still needs to defend against Imavov Barile before moving up. I agree with that. But moving up to an Ankalaev fight doesn't sound too promising. If it was Pereira still, it's different. You were cool with the girl. They definitely thought it was funny. Since I was 20, I wasn't Uncle Creepy like the other old guys. I was more like the homie. You were friend zoned, KZ, but that's fine. Listen, bro, you got a girlfriend now. What are you worried about? Even Ankalaev needs to defend against Yuri or Khalil plus Pereira. I don't think Ankalaev is jumping up to heavyweight anytime soon. I think Ankalaev would need to then beat Pereira in a rematch. Then, yeah, maybe beat Prohashka. And then, I don't know, maybe Carlos Ulberg. Carlos Ulberg would be a cool fight. Carlos Ulberg, he could be the kryptonite to Ankalaev. Can you imagine Ulberg's the guy? Holy shit. When Yuri fights Ank, the belt will change hands. You think Yuri's going to be the kryptonite? I don't know, man. I feel like Ank handles Yuri too. But the unorthodox striking flow of Yuri gives him a puncher's chance. Oh, you're saying to fight DDP. Okay. Okay. You don't think Ulberg's beating Jan? I think Ulberg's beating Jan, guys. Jan's older, man. I think Ulberg wins. I think decision. But, you know, if Jan wins, Jan is right back in the title picture. Jan with a win over Ulberg, the only guy that could jump the line ahead of Pereira because, like, he got a draw with Ankalaev. So, like, there's still merit to that rematch for sure. What do you think of the card this week? What a shitty main event nobody asked for. So after spending hours and hours and hours and hours studying the card, I'm really fucking excited for it. I can find diamonds in the rough of any card. I think that there's actually some really cool fights on this card. Dayar Nargozi's UFC debut against Brenson Hibero. That's a fight to get excited about. The women's fights are actually really good. 3 great women's fights. Unessi Dubin and Carly Judice is fun as hell. Dubin is the girl that got the sick knockout on Contender. Josiane Nunes and Cachoeira is just like a cult classic of women's fights. And then Stephanie Luciano is an extremely talented prospect, and she's taken on Sam Hughes, who's a really good gatekeeper and good at, you know, beating prospects. Andre Lima's on the card, which I'm excited as hell for that. Where's Waldo is fighting Ryan Spann at heavyweight. So Spann heavyweight edition. This is going to be cool. Josias Musasa, who's a talented African up-and-comer, making his debut against Carlos Vera. AJ Cunningham versus Su Yang Yu. Cunningham is tough as fucking nails, dude. He's come from a very rough household where he's badly abused as a kid. He made his debut against Ludovic Klein, but now he's fighting 2 weight classes down against Su Yang Yu, who's completely overrated. Kurt Holloway's on the card against Alexander Hernandez. That's a sick fight. Holloway's always in fun fights. Damon Blackshear is a crafty grappler, and he's taking on an OG and Cody Gibson. That's a fun matchup. Kevin Vallejos is a super talented prospect whose only loss is to Gene Silva by decision, and he's fighting Sungwoo Choi. That should be fucking awesome. Elizio Zaleski, absolute OG of welterweight, taking on a really tall striker in Chidi Njokuani. I love the matchup. And Vittori and Dolidze too. I mean, it's an okay fight. Vittori been out for a year and 8 months, looking to get back on track after the Cannonier loss. Dolidze on the opposite side got a 2-fight win streak cooking for himself. But I still think over the 5 rounds, like, you got to favor Vittori. Let's see if the Italian dream can do it again. So, yeah, dude, I actually really think this card is interesting. I like it. I like this card. This is a good Apex card. Congrats, AJ, for 50K. Thank you for the early 50K. Congratulations, bro. You're 5 subs ahead, but, you know, I appreciate it. Brady Edwards, current pick. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Brady. We'll see. I'm leaning towards Brady. Of course, Bradley. Of course. Ank actually has really nice hands. I think he sleeps Erie. I think he could stop him as well. I like that fight a lot. AJ, you think Alex should go into an immediate rematch considering he's been active and overworked? Maybe take some time. He's going to take like 6 months off, but I do think they're going to get back in there right away. I don't think they fight anybody else unless there's some type of injury. Blind pick, Umalatov versus Storley. What's the call? Give me Umalatov. Is there a PFL event coming up? When's the first PFL event of the year? I believe April, right? I think Vittori might have gotten better, man. I don't know. I know nothing about him not being fully recovered from the shoulder injury. I'll hope that he is. I like Vittori, man. I heard they almost gave Buckley a title shot instead of JDM. Low key, that would have been badass. I owe you cash. Hey, 214 Horatio. I'm right here. Hey, AJ, how are you today? I'm just getting off work to join the live. Always love tuning in to your stuff. Keep up the good work, man. Always love the content. Thank you, Dylan Moore. You know that last week I had a record-breaking this week's Best MMA Bets and a record-breaking weigh-in show as far as viewership. 19,000 views on this week's Best MMA Bets. It actually did better than my full card picks did. And then with the this week's best, or excuse me, with the weigh-in show, 25,000 views. Those are 2 records. So really fucking happy. Do you think it's a thing to consider with these active champs getting burnt out? Constant fights, media obligations, fans, pressure of champs, sponsors, they have to do it, takes a toll on them. I definitely think it could. I mean, there's a lot of activities that being a champ, includes that don't just include getting into a damn cage and fighting, which is hard enough as is. Listen, the Italian fighters in the UFC normally are trash. Vittori's the best of the bunch. I'm picking him. You got FOMO for not betting on your picks last week. You good, brother. Ariel thinks Fiziev should have won. Well, thank God Ariel Helwani's not a judge. I think that Ariel is saying that just because Justin Gaethje is managed by Ali Abdelaziz. AJ, I couldn't decide a Gaethje versus Fiziev winner because of Justin's knockout, but I took your lock of the week anyways and made $80. Hey, good shit, Bradley. One just announced an event in Denver. I'm definitely getting tickets. That's pretty dope, man. If there was a one championship event local to me on like a Friday, I'd go. Crazy numbers coming your way soon, AJ. Keep up the hard work and it'll all pay off. I see you blowing up to be one of the only UFC mainstream content, strictly UFC content. Hey, you're a fucking G. You're a fucking G, bro. I appreciate you, Dylan Moore. Let's go. 1 million subscribers before we know it. Hell yeah, bro. Short-term goal, 50,000. Next goal, 100,000. Next goal, 1 million. The 214 Horatio. Thank you for 249. Thanks. Marshall was robbed. Yeah, Marshall was robbed, dude. I know. I know. I know. We got robbed of a great underdog. Is what it is. Is what it is, man. Life goes on. Guys, we're at 81 likes. I know it's a Monday show, and normally they're more chill, but we do need 100 likes. So we're 9 away from 90. Let's start treading towards the 100. Ariel hates everyone who are under the Ali umbrella. Good take. Exactly. It's a pure bias standpoint because of a personal vendetta. I would never want to be in that type of situation where I'm biased against fighters because of who they're associated with. That is, in my opinion, not definitely not a good trait for an analyst of the game at all. I don't think it's a good trait for a journalist, but I guess journalism's a bit different. I thought Francis Marshall got robbed. I have a weird feeling we'd all be rich if that robbery didn't happen. Well, that's why they robbed us. I'll be at 100K in no time. Let's go, Louis boy. It's coming. It's coming. Every day we get closer and closer. It's a beautiful day. I honestly used to like Ariel and enjoying his show, but he always twists things and ignores anything that says otherwise. Yeah, he's very stubborn and he's manipulative. I agree with that. He's a fucking weasel, lad. I actually don't hate Ariel, but I do think that he is manipulative and is not the same Ariel as he was back in the day. Granted, he had signs of that behavior even then. 100K subs by the end of 2025. Let's go. Hey, let's go, Dylan Moore. Savage Mode USA in this all. I want to hit 70,000 subs and I'll showcase what's under the hat. The word robbery is being thrown around a lot, but that Marshall fight, textbook robbery, right. It's just people cry robbery for any close decision that they're not happy about the result in, but that was actually a robbery. Yeah, Ariel OG was better. Ariel has mean girl vibes. That's funny as fuck. About to roll a J for the lunchtime live. Night shift listener here. Nice to make a live stream. Let's go, MCOC Kronk, my guy. Welcome to the live show, brother. I'm glad you listened during the nighttime. I hope you enjoy the replays of the shows. It's a Money Monday. The closer we get, I'm going to keep asking for the hair/hat merch. Fair. Fair. Let's see if I can get a wig made. You're spreading the word on this channel. Sounds good. A lot of people agreed. I wasn't happy about the Pereira Ankalaev decision, but it's whatever. They'll run it back, and we'll see for sure if Poatan can handle him or not. I'm taking the side of Ankalaev again. Moneyline is later today. Yeah, 11 o'clock. Bro, I feel like your hard work is paying off for your picks. Felt like before you had to lean on fighters you liked or seen, but with late research, you've been on point. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Justin V. I be taking ripskis and laughing my ass off. Thank you, MCOC. Oh. Lucky your boyfriend is meant to be getting 50,000 a year to play alongside Kasparov, but they went the other way when he's not paid. I'm so confused, Jason Hughes. We're talking a different sport than fighting. Age of your picks the last month and a half has solidified being stress-free, paying my taxes. Good shit, Donna. Dada. There we go. I fucking botched that. I promise this isn't a troll, but when I looked at all the numbers, Santos outstruck Francis. Can you be a little more in depth on why it was a clear robbery? So remember this, that fight stats are actually not conclusive, right? They are subject to human error. Francis Marshall won the first round. I think he definitely won the second round. It was more competitive, but he won the second. And then the third round, there's an argument. But I think he won the third. I really thought he cleared the win. Like, I don't think there was much of a debate. I think he deserved the W. If Poatan makes it 1-1, then at that rate, they don't even do the trilogy. He just goes up to heavyweight. I should buy some Bitcoin. What is it at today? I'm going to have to check. I think with Bitcoin, it's kind of like this. It starts here, it goes here, and then it levels a little higher. until boom. Oh, excuse me. I'm picking Lopez early lean. Lopez early lean, but we'll see leading up to the fight. Thanks for going more in depth. I agree. Just curious. Hey, of course, MMA Hawkeye. Yeah, don't be like too deceived by fight stats because they are not absolute. Okay. It's subject to human error. Dana said at weekend fight booked is down to injuries, availability, locations, clearly meaning travel. And Ariel Twist is saying he was admitting they don't book fighters on merit. Yeah, well, Ariel just hates Dana White. He has a personal vendetta. And you know, he's got a base, he's got a somewhat of a following that people listen to. So he's gonna spread it. Because of you, AJ, I've been saying it's parlay time. Open up your wallets and let's bet on some fist fights. Says 77K. Good. Lower is better, man. The Pereira fans, they need not accept the loss. Keep the intensity. If you ever get to that level, AJ, don't change, bro. I won't. I think you are by far the first in the last couple of weeks on Tracker, and that says enough about how well these streams and talking to people in chat are worth. Hey, let's go, Ron Lock. I'm so confused by Jason Hughes, bro. What? Hey, thank you, Mike D. Nobody's been more successful the last 6 weeks picking fights than AJ. Thank you, Mike D. Let's go, guys. Almost at 90 likes. I will do another Ripski for you guys at 95. How about that? Because I know you guys want another one. Everybody's sleeping on AJ Cunningham. He'll be the tougher dude with a higher level and a better gym. The odds are crazy. Let's go. You're right. I picked him too. Bro. We're in a money spot. I'm telling you. Vision on that fight. Worry is the weight cut, but I think it'll be okay. I like the way you treat people, AJ, and the vibes you bring. You don't fuel negativity or narratives for clicks, and you treat people with dignity and respect. Thanks, Doug Funny. Well, listen, it's a community, man. I'm running the show. I'm the host of it, but that doesn't mean that I have the right to treat you guys like a fucking asshole, you know? No, man. I love the community. I do this for the community. That's why I started doing lunchtime lives because I said, you know, I want to be able to talk to my community more consistently. I want to be able to talk to my community every single day, not just in a, live stream in the evening or not just in a fight companion, right? Because I've been doing the evening live streams for a long time on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, on Fridays, sometimes Wednesdays. But excuse me, adding in the lunchtime was money. The 2 streams a day are W's, man. Technically, the only day I'm not streaming twice normally is Wednesday, but that's just simply because I'm really dialed into this week's best of MMA bets. Cap, I do it for revenue. Be honest, bro, you would not survive in this game if goal was only to chase revenue. I am here because I love the content and I love the community and I love MMA YouTube and I love my channel and I love my people. It doesn't start with it making money. I've been doing this now coming up 5 years. For a few of them, a good few, there was not much money coming from it. It was just the passion for the game. And I was always happy to give my takes on the fights. AJ's consistency is unmatched. Thank you, Jeff Disatel. I appreciate it. It's true you get treated well here. AJ's a champion of the people. Let's go, Nicholas Cox. Damn, just saw an X. Pinto did an interview and said Alex had like 5 different injuries going into the fight. Feels like excuses. Are you serious? Trev, but I got to find this. Do you know what page it's on X? Because I want to watch this. Wow. That's not a good look, man. Andrew Tate's brother, Tristan Tate, says that bodyguards of world leaders would beat UFC fighters. Fans said that Tom Aspinall would beat a bodyguard, and he responded, with all due respect, I wouldn't bet on Aspinall, not at all. These guys won't strike or go for submissions, throat, groin, eye gouge. They're trained killers, not trained fighters. Do you think they train less than him? You're Thinking they aren't constantly drilling and perfecting kill techniques. No, these are not overweight nightclub heavies that bodyguard celebrities. They're entirely different class of humans. I don't. I still. Tom Aspinall will beat the shit out of the best bodyguard in the world. Tom Aspinall could be one of the best bodyguards. Yuri Prohashka is coping. Ankalaev called him a fraud, and now he's calling Ankalaev a fraud. That's just not true. That's just not true. That's just not true at all. That's just not true. But yeah, if you can get me the place to find dun, 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 dun. Thing of buying 316 tickets, the O'Malley Marab leak got me wanting to pull the trigger. But is it definitely 316 for O'Malley Marab? I don't know. What do you think about the UK card? A lot of changes on the main event and fights. What do you think the card? Now, I still think it's a good card. I still think it's a very good card. Right. Rufy was a high level bodyguard, and he's a killer for sure. Aspinall Jones, the pick is always difficult for me. I could see it going either way. It said 93 days, lines up to June 7th from when the video was posted. Interesting. Okay. UFC 316, O'Malley Marab 2. I'm down with it. You think Alex felt fear when he fought Ank? Well, I think he got rocked in the second round for sure. Yeah, Rufy's real last name is not even available to the public. Very cool. Been listening since 12K followers. Keep killing it, AJ. Thank you, MMA Plays. Who you got between Gunnar Nelson versus Kevin Holland? I want to pick Kevin Holland, but he could have a mental lapse and just get subbed. Do I agree? Damn, I gotta look. I gotta look at your comment. I didn't see it. Where is it? I don't see it, dude. About Alex being fearful. I just feel like he didn't have an answer to Ankalaev's pressure. I think Gaethje versus Poirier 3 would be pretty sick, but I know he said he doesn't want to do it. He's definitely chasing a title fight. I mean, if it's not Topuria in the title picture, I wouldn't be shocked with a Gaethje title shot. I mean, Harrison Pena, as far as women's fights go, is actually not bad. It's really not bad. What's more interesting, chat moderators have better picks than channels with over 29K followers. Hashtag Savid Mod. Listen, mods watch the fights too, bro. Justin getting a title shot is fine. I know the loss to Max Holloway hurt his stock, but Poirier got a title shot after a win over Benoit Saint Denis. And before that, he lost to Gaethje. So to say that Gaethje couldn't be warranted a title shot because of a loss and then a win to Fiziev after, I disagree. I think Harrison's going to win, yeah. Ilya versus Justin might be the only way he can maybe get the Max loss back. I mean, he won't even get the Max loss back. You'd have to fight Ilya. You said Aspinall locked in a room against most people in the world. I would bet the house on Aspinall walking out 9.9 times out of 10. Absolutely agree. Yeah, I think I'm actually fine with Gaethje being given a title shot if Islam is not to fight Topuria. Just because The BMF title shot loss was rough, right? Gaethje got fucked up there with Holloway. But it's a different matchup with Makhachev. What do you think about Musasa versus Vera? I mean, Vera could be a live underdog. It's just, I don't know, man. I'll pick Musasa, but not a confident pick. I don't think he's that good, but he's very gritty. He's got a good chin and he's strong as fuck. And Vera, I don't know, kind of awkward, falls to his back a lot. Yeah, I don't know what Dustin's last fight's going to be. There's speculation. That's all that exists. Poirier's next fight versus who? And this New Orleans stuff actually going to happen? They're definitely doing a New Orleans card. I see Islam giving Justin big problems in the feet. Bro's too crafty. I agree. I think that Islam will fuck Justin up, but I'm down to watch the fight. I'm down to watch the fight. Let's go, guys. 2 likes away from 95. Let's run it to 95. Islam could be Mario if you gave him the costume. Smesh Brothers. Mario without the mustache, just the Dagestan beard. Yeah, I don't think Justin beating Makhachev is likely. I think it's a low chance. Low chance. Possibility, but a low chance. I hope they give Dustin another shot at Islam. Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Just give him another shot. No, I don't think so. If it's not Taporia versus Islam, maybe Oliveira. Depends. Depends on that Jack Della fight. 314 does look great. You want to see Taporia fight Evloev and destroy him? Taporia he's moving up now. I do think Taporia could beat Evloev as well. I could see Evloev getting the strap, though. Another Dagestan champion, too, or Russian champion, I should say. I think Dustin is pretty much done. He's got 1 fight left. Arizona Boxing and MMA, #1, Team Cejudo, Team Gaethje, Team Benavidez, Team Jesus. Arizona, I guess, is just a lit spot. Seen a video of Habib running away from an anaconda, finally found his fear, the ultimate grappler. I don't blame him. I'd run too. Hey, I'm going to give you guys a ripski. I still need 100 likes, though. We're 4 away from 100. 3 away. CBD line. CBD line. Dude, Robbie deserved Hall of Fame status for sure. Oh. You're seeing 100 likes on your end? I see 98. AJ, you decide outdoor calisthenics today or hit arms in the gym. Go inside the gym. Get a little air conditioning. Robbie Lawler's got badass status. I don't know about GOAT status. Badass status. Legendary badass status, but I would argue against GOAT status pretty strongly. Not a GOAT, but a badass. I like jogging or running, but I don't like to do it when I weigh above 195 pounds. So I got a little more weight to lose first. Yes, we are the present and the future of boxing MMA talent. Very underrated talent here. It's a good fucking spot. Arizona, shout out. Any path to Dustin to a belt, not versus Islam? Yeah. Yeah, there is a path. Dustin could fight for the BMF title, and if he wins the BMF belt, that could work. But outside of that, no. I mean, he's not going to go up to 170 and contend. He's not going to go down to 145 and contend. The BMF belt is really the only belt he could win. Went jogging yesterday, got winded quick, lungs were on fire. Well, it's good to go, man. It's healthy. You watch Lawler McDonald 2 on the regular? It's an all-time cult classic fight. AJ, is there any Justin and Islam odds already? I have not seen them. Maybe they exist. Do we ever see Connor again? We might. We might. Poirier, the type to retire and come back, can't take the fight out of the dog. You think so? I don't know, man. You think he wants a belt to end his career? I don't think he's going to get one. He got the interim title. He has a belt. I was there live for his last fight against Price. I was losing my shit. The whole arena was chanting Robbie. Turned Super Saiyan, took out Price in 40 seconds. You know, I picked him too to win that fight. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Justin versus Hooker, rebook that fight. Need it. I'm down for that. Yeah. I said right away, I'm down for that. Just rebook that shit. That'd be dope. Yeah, Dustin, he's set for life, but I still think he wants the title shot, but he won't get another one. But a badass win for maybe the Louisiana championship. Let's go. The Battle of Lafayette, bro. I'll get you a membership link. You want to become a member? I got you, bro. You came to the right place. You came to the right place. Look at that. Membership link right there. Last year, Islam was minus 600, Gaethje plus 430. I would assume Islam would be a large favorite again. You think if Poirier still has fights on his contract with UFC, he'll fight it out? I'm not so sure of that. Dustin is set for life after winning against Conor? Absolutely. Patty versus Dustin if he beats Chandler. That could be pretty cool. But I don't know if he wants Patty. He's saying like he wants legends only. That's the type of fights he wants. I literally just got back from a small jog. AJ's still grinding. I also hate running. Way 220. Damn, you're big as fuck right now, Hibernation. You're thick boy nation right now, dude. Hey, Kyle Panel, man. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the members, bro. Thank you for becoming a member. Not a typical members. You have the access to the Discord, and the community's been pretty active on there. So go chat it up there. I'll be in there later today. And then, you got the members only stream Thursday, the late night live, which I take members on the show at the end to chat it up with, it's a public stream. So it's going to be good. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, I'm interested in TKO boxing. I would love to have a boxing league to follow. I just don't like the singular promotion aspects of it. I think a league would be really nice. Poirier not fighting for the money. If McGregor comes back in a few years, talking smack. McGregor's 36. If McGregor is going to come back, it's going to be in the next year. Like the latest he should be coming back is probably summer 2026. Like he doesn't have a lot of time left. He's been out of the game a long while. I think it could be over. I think he could potentially transition to full-time boxing. I don't think that's a bad idea, actually. Hey, MCOC Kronk, thank you for becoming a member, bro. Shout out. Fuck yeah, man. I appreciate the members, dude. I really love the members stuff. So Thursday is pretty much members day. So excited for Thursday. Thank you, MC Kronk. And he says, go. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, bro. McGregor is focused on BKFC. He wants to fight in BKFC, but he has 2 fights left with the UFC. I think he's got to finish those out. Nirvana's cool. Jogging is absolutely necessary if you're a fight fan and work out. I'm building up my cardio. It's good shit, weights experience. I completely agree, bro. I love running. I'm a weirdo, though. I love running. I just don't like doing it, like I said, above 195. So as I hit below 195, I like to add in a couple jogs a week. Islam came after and he's on the way out, right? He's like the era after McGregor and Habib. Do you really think Conor wants to fight in BKFC? No, I think he would like to, but he knows that's a pipe dream. The BKFC promotion that he's doing, I mean, it absolutely works. No running, no Muay Thai. That is very true. Thought I was healthy, weightlifting, hitting the bag until I started jogging. Need work. Good, bro. You need all forms. They should let Connor fight Cerrone. Fuck no, I don't want to see another Cerrone fight. I don't even want to see Cerrone fight, really, period. But I know he's coming back. I know he's got another dance in him. I wish him well, but I'm not crazy about the comeback. All right, guys, we're at 102 likes. We need at least 105 up in here to close out the show. Show some love, man. Show some love for the boy. I know it's a Monday. It's a Monday, and it's not a big card, but you know what? I think we'll still enjoy ourselves thoroughly. If you guys are like, yo, AJ, bro, I want to hang out longer. I'm not done. Well, listen, what I got for you is a pretty badass breakdown of this weekend's card. If you're not excited for this weekend's card, spend some time listening to my video. I think you will find that there are some compelling matchups. So I'm actually going to put the link there. I mean, if I'm having a fucking wing with drumstick, like I'm going to eat it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't eat it if I don't want it. Dylan Dennis, I don't know how he stays relevant. He feels like a fucking industry plant at this point. 3-hour stream for Monday. I really don't want to stay for 3 hours. I would rather do that a different day of the week. Rather relax, bro. My weekends are not relaxing weekends, bro. If you think about my weekend flow, it's Saturday, full card fight companion recap. Sunday, full card study for the following card and a full card breakdown. Monday, I come here and do the live. Like my day that I feel I can relax is like the middle of the day, Monday to even the night. Like even Moneyline, I feel like I'm relaxing. And then Tuesday, I feel is chill because it's mostly streams / news video. Wednesday, back to hard work. Thursday, chill. Even though it's a lot of content, I like the streams a lot, so I'll chill. And then Friday, back to the fucking grind too. I don't take days off, dude. I don't take it. I don't know the last time I've been off. Listen, chat. I am going to sign off. We've been here an hour, 45 minutes. I was planning on just going 90, but I want to stay a bit longer. Thank you guys for 45,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for consistent love and support. And we're on the trek to the big 50K. So keep it locked in on the channel. I will be live later tonight for the Moneyline. So make sure you guys tune into that. And if you haven't seen my full card breakdown for this coming week, make sure you check it out. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. And I'll see you guys in a few hours. Bye-bye.